by The Middle Path. The middle path helps people learn to regulate their emotions in a group setting. And this morning, Ryan Woodzell with The Middle Path is here as we observe Mental Health Awareness Month. And Ryan, we appreciate you being here. We got some very important information we want to pass along to folks this morning.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. Go ahead.
Let's talk about, you have intensive outpatient programs. Talk to us about what those are all about versus traditional individual therapy for
Sure.
folks.
So, you know, whether because of the region or just the understanding of mental health in general, a lot of times people think of therapy and they think something similar to this kind of setting where you're talking to one person one-on-one for an hour and you go home.
Right.
A lot of times what tends to be the case is for people whose struggles are a bit more intense, 1 hour once a week or once every couple weeks just doesn't cut it. So our intensive outpatient program is actually 9 hours of therapy, 3 days a week for 3 hours each time, where all of our clients learn a variety of skills that they can use to take home and help manage their functioning on a daily basis.
You also have DBT. Now explain DBT to
Sure.
us, and you have four modules of that. Kind of break that down for us.
Yeah,
too.
for sure. So DBT is the type of therapy that we focus on at the Middle Path. So DBT is a type of skills-based therapy that Marsha Linehan, one of the 4 names in the field, developed that includes the 4 modules that we all kind of use in some way, shape, or form in our life. We have mindfulness, which includes being more aware of being in the moment, recognizing our thoughts, our feelings, our behaviors. We have interpersonal effectiveness, which is just being effective and healthy and solid in our relationships with others. We have emotion regulation and just being able to manage the emotions that we all have, right? We're all human beings and we all experience things that make us angry, sad, overwhelmed. So being able to regulate those things. And then the last module that we go through is called distress tolerance, that helps us to manage crisis behaviors that may come up, problem urges, whatever the case may be.
Now we talked about groups. Tell us about the different groups that you offer there.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now at our Kingsport office, we have 2 groups. We have my adult therapy group, which is Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 9 to 12. It's an 8-week program. You go through all 4 modules over those 8 weeks. And then in the evenings, we have our adolescent group. Because it normally kind of coincides with school, we normally offer it at from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have a variety of locations across Northeast Tennessee. So we have a location in Knoxville, Chattanooga, Blount County. So if what we offer at our office doesn't suit your schedule, we also have a variety of options where you can actually get plugged into whatever group might meet your needs.
And let's talk about the summer. This summer you have a very special program for students. Tell us about it.
Yes, sir. So school is obviously a stressful time, right? For a lot of kids,
for everyone, yes.
Absolutely, for parents, for kids. So inevitably what often needs to happen by the time you get to late May, early June is you just need a reset. Right. So we have our summer reset that we offer for our adolescents, where during the summertime you go through all 4 modules of DBT, again in that 8-week setting. Usually if you can get in over the next few weeks, you can actually kind of start and finish before school starts back in the fall, which gives a good chance to learn a lot of coping skills, learn a lot of techniques to be able to utilize that when school starts back, you can take some of that reset that you've learned and just continue to incorporate it into your daily life.
What kind of feedback have you had from these programs in the past?
Yeah, so we've had a lot of people that continue, whether by testimonials or just word of mouth, that just like they're so grateful for everything that they've learned, and when they can incorporate it into their daily life and make it more second nature, that it brings such a relief to all their mental health symptoms. A Mental Health Awareness Month, a lot of times it's just good to put a spotlight on it, but for those individuals it's just paramount that they are learning skills that they don't just hear and then put on their shelf and just kind of ignore, but they actually utilize it on a daily basis to help bring them some level of relief.
All right, Ryan, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Important information, especially that summer program.
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
Folks, we're going to give you the information right now about the Middle Path. Located, the office here is in Kingsport, right there on Fort Henry Drive. They've got a phone number right there for you, their website as well. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram as well. The preceding segment sponsored by The Middle Path.